Hi, my name is Lori DeSanctis, and I am the Assistant Director for Student and Alumni Engagement at USC Dornsife Career Pathways. Thank you so much for participating in the mentorship program this semester, and welcome to all of our London mentors. For the first time ever, we're going international, and we're doing a program in London. It's with students who are studying abroad for the semester, matched with our London-based mentors. So we're very excited about that. Tonight, we're going to go over the nuts and bolts of the mentorship program so you all know what to expect. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Great. Okay, so the mentorship program. We're going to look at all the components, kind of what the calendar will look like for the semester. We're going to look at the mentorship webpage. There's a lot of great information there. And we're also going to check out the Trojan Network platform, which I know you're all familiar with because you all used it to register for the program, but there's some fun stuff on there I want to show you. So matching has been done. If you haven't already, you're going to be receiving an email that says you've been matched. It might be in your spam, so take a look for that. And it's going to have a link to your mentee's profile on the Trojan Network platform. So from there, you'll be able to message them directly. You'll want to give them your contact information. So phone number, email, Discord, whatever it is you prefer to use for communication. And also enable notifications on the Trojan Network so you can receive messages from them. So that'll be fun. And then we have some events I'm going to be talking about and activities. You actually get to pick 6 activities to do with your mentee over the course of the semester. So today's your info session. We have orientation February 13th. And if you're watching this video, it's probably because you weren't able to make it to the in-person event. That is not a big deal. More than half of our mentors don't live in LA and are doing the program virtually. So not to worry about that. We have something called a coffee chat, which I'm going to talk about, and also the closing celebration. So if you look at the graphic here, it's kind of a nice snapshot of what your semester could look like. The way we spaced it out, if you complete 1 activity per week, you'll be able to get all 6 done in the 9-week period. We don't expect students to do anything over spring break. We do have something for mentors over that time, though. March 12th is a student information or a mentor Q&A, I should say. And that's a chance for you to ask any questions you might have, to hear from returning mentors about their experiences, share some of your own, and also just like meet other mentors in the program. So that's really a lot of fun. And then we wrap up on April 18th with our closing celebrations. And that'll be happening in London on April 18th and also in the US. So we'll get more into those details soon. So the coffee chat is a 1-hour meeting with you and your mentee. It's the first time you guys get to sit down together, whether it's in person or on Zoom. And you're going to be looking at your calendar. You're going to be looking at the activities menu, which I'm going to show you. And you're going to schedule out your 6 activities. So you're going to know what day, what time they're happening in the semester. And it's completely around your work schedule. So you'll plan these things out when it best works for you and also for your mentee. So your program might look different than everyone else, but it's according to your availability. We do have a list of little conversation starters. It's the first time you're sitting down with a student and you have a task, so you're going to be busy working on your activities menu and scheduling. But these are just some things that might be helpful just to kind of get the conversation started. I'm going to be sending this deck to you, so don't worry about these links. You'll have access to all of them. First, we're going to look at the Career Pathways webpage, then we'll go to the Trojan Network site, and then to the activities menu. Okay, so let me take us there. So we're now looking at the Career Pathways webpage. If you go down here, you'll see there's a mentorship link. We're going to go to the Alumni Mentor tab. Okay, so on here, this is a picture of one of our mentors. He's also the chair of the Alumni Mentorship Committee for us. This is Honorable Victor Wright. He's a Superior Court judge, and we're very lucky to have him. That's his mentee. That is a picture taken in Victor's courtroom. This is another mentor and mentee pair. They're just out to lunch. So social activities also count as activities, but we'll get more into that. We're going to scroll down here to the FAQs. So this will be very helpful to you. I'm not going to read through everything because you'll have access to this, but a couple things. What we consider a successful mentorship experience is just that you completed, all 6 activities. We're hoping you can come to meet your mentors, which is our orientation. We're hoping you can come to the closing, but if not, it's not a big deal. It's mostly the connection that you make with your mentee that we're looking for. What is expected of me as a mentor? One very important thing is we do not expect you to get your mentee a job. We are telling them they are not to come out and ask you for that. Our hope is that you help make them a stronger candidate. So when opportunities come along, they have a better chance. That's the hope there. How long is the commitment? Our program is 9 weeks long. It spans the semester. That being said, if you want to continue the relationship after the 9 weeks, we are all for it. Like the students, a lot of the time are not ready to let you go. So they may still keep in touch, LinkedIn, email, and we also encourage that for you as well. We even have some mentors who've done this time and time again. And when they come to campus, they call up all their mentees from previous semesters and they all get together. So that's really fun. Let me see. Okay, so I'm now going to take you to the activities menu. Okay, this is what it looks like. You'll see there's a lot on here. All of these activities are available to you to do with your mentee. Each box on here is clickable, so it's going to take you somewhere. It's a great way to get started for each thing. So like for instance, the first one, resume review, it actually has 2 links. One, VMock. This is an AI tool that USC pays for students, so they can get templates for resume, they can upload their resume, it's going to edit it, it's going to improve it in real time. And if they do this with you, a person who's an expert in the industry or at the company they want to work for, you may have suggestions for how to enrich what they already have. So the 2 of you together working on this. Another thing VMOC will do is look at their overall experience and tell them what jobs they would be qualified for and also what companies would hire them. That is called Career Fit, and it's also found on the VMOC site. Another thing you'll see is a link for resume review. Some of our students need a CV or they need help with a cover letter or their LinkedIn profile. Whatever it is, we have all these resources available for you, and they're all here on the activities menu. I won't go through every single box on here. I did go through every box with the students. They're familiar with everything that's on here, but feel free to click around and check it out. The resources are very strong and helpful, useful. I'm just going to show you one on here that I really like. We have alumni career services. So we don't say goodbye when our students graduate. And even for you, our alumni here now, we have all these services available to you. You're all welcome to come back and meet with us and see what we can do for you in your career. So we encourage that. I'm just going to show you, like at the bottom, I added a bunch of new activities. So if you're a returning mentor, make sure you look at this. One of my favorite ones is headshots to handshakes. It's something that the Career Center added. So there is a photo booth in the Career Center. You walk in and it has like a professional lighting screen, and it'll take 3 photos of you and you can edit them and then you email it to yourself. So it's pretty incredible. And alumni can do it too. It's free. It's open to alumni. So go with your mentee and do this if you're able to do so. There's also drop-in LinkedIn workshops. So you and your mentee they do it like every 20 or 30 minutes. You sit down and learn all about LinkedIn and all that you can do with LinkedIn. And then they offer you the smart business card. It looks like this. So your resume is actually there in the QR code. So if you're networking, if you're at a career fair, you just have the recruiter do the QR code and they have all your contact information. It's incredible. So that's just an example of one activity, but like I said, the ones at the bottom, the yellow ones, all brand new, check them out. If your student is a freshman, we don't really take freshmen, not to say 1 or 2 didn't sneak in, that happens, but this particular tool will show you each year of your student's time at USC. What should they be doing? Like juniors, 3rd year, These are all of the recommendations for professional development during their junior year. So that's a really great one. I'll just show you one more because it's another one of my all-time favorites. It's right here. So this is called What Can I Do with This Major? So you might have a student and they are, let's see, what should I do here? Let's do, I think I'm going to do, let's do one of the languages, cultures, and humanities. Let's say you have a global studies major. So you click on global studies and there's all these different colored bars. So these are all the industries that somebody with that degree can go into: international business, international relations, social services, language services, communications, law, and travel and tourism. So after that, you click on the bar. It's going to give you common career paths, employers. It's going to give you strategies. And if you scroll down, let me see, it'll give you, this one actually didn't do it. Let me find one that, well, it'll give you professional associations that you can explore. Okay, let's go here. Let's check out this one. Sociology. We'll try this. So same thing, but you go to the bottom. Here we go. All these professional associations, related resources, employment opportunities, occupational outlook. So a lot of help here for students, either based on their major or maybe they went through 4 years as pre-med and now they don't want to be a doctor. We actually have a student in that situation. So there's just so much here to explore that you can do with your mentee, when you're trying to help them figure that out. Okay, now we're going to go to the Trojan Network platform. So this is the Trojan Network platform. I'm going to show you first, we're going to go to Network. So Network is just the general Trojan Network. So we have 19,500 plus USC alumni on here. So if it says, if the green dot is lit and it says chat now, I can live chat this person right now. So you can sort here by, let's say you want to find everyone in Dornsife, you can do that here, or Marshall, or whatever school you want. Or you can go here and type in a name, like all your friends from back in the day, type in their name, see if they're on here. You can type in your company and see who else either works at your company or used to work at your company. So that's a lot of fun. Let's go to programs, because I want to show you specifically in our program what you can do. Okay, so I'm in the Dornsife program. I'm going to click on mentors. So here we have all of the mentors in the Dornsife program this semester. So you can look on here and see who else you can connect with. You can type in finance, you can type in Google, you can type in a name. Let's just type in Google. Let's see if we have any mentors who work at Google or used to work at Google. So let's check that. It takes a second to process that. So here we go. So we have 4 mentors who either currently work at Google or used to work at Google. Hopefully they will find each other and compare notes. So that's really fun. I also want to go to the resources page. So this mirrors the activities menu for the most part, but there are a few things on here. So if you're a virtual mentor and you want some fun activities to do with your student, go here and there's a list of fun things you can do together that count. And then we have campus support resources here. We're going to go over this in more detail in a minute. If your mentee is an international student, I would go here. This offers links which will provide companies who will sponsor international students. So that way you're not spinning wheels, you can come here, and these companies already said yes. So it's a better way to go for international students. And one other thing I want to show you on here, if you have pre-med or pre-health mentees, there are 2 things. We have the pre-health student shadowing program. So this is clinical shadowing. You have to apply, but this is the application. And I believe it's only open to juniors. And if you are pre-health of any specialty, we have 3.5 pages here of companies that we already connected with who will take students and give them real world experience. So this can be hospitals, it can be clinics, it can be programs and organizations, but 3.5 pages here for our pre-health students. So that's a really good resource too. Okay, one other thing I want to tell you, when you're with your mentee, please take a picture every time you're together, because we like to create a slideshow at the end. So even if you're on Zoom, still take a picture. You'll email all of those to me, and I'm going to send out like a little link for how to do that, but it's basically my email address. But I love pictures. I hope to get at least 6 from every single pair because it's a lot of fun. Okay, I want to go back here. So I'm going to leave you now with a special video from Octavio where he's going to talk about Gen Z. So understanding Gen Z students and your role as a mentor. This is probably one of the most important parts of our orientation. It's going to be really helpful for you. So I'm going to go ahead and play it now. But remember, I'm your resource for this semester. You can email me anytime. I usually get back within a day. And we're here to support you. And most of all, we're so happy you're here. So without further ado, I'm going to show you Octavio's video. Here we go.
Hello, welcome new and returning mentors. My name is Octavio Avila, and I serve as Director of USC Dornsife Career Pathways. You play a very important role in the mentorship of our students by providing them guidance, support, challenge, direction. As we get to know one another, I want to provide you a little bit more information about who we are, our office, and some information to help with your mentorship experience. So let me share my screen, and by all means, if you have any questions, inquiries, please stay connected with us. So as part of the USC Dornsife Career Pathways Office, we are Dornsife's Career Services. The mentorship program is one of multiple programs, events, or offerings that we offer for our students' career exploration and career development. Essentially, we exist to support our students' career development through assessment, through exploration, coaching, and providing a portfolio of services, programs, and events to support our students from day one to the point that they graduate, and even as alumni to help them explore and decide what they want to do upon graduation. The mentorship program is an important part of that experience in that it provides students the opportunity to work with alumni, professionals, and to explore pathways that perhaps are new to them or that they have a sense of what they want to do, but don't exactly know how to get started. So your role as a mentor is very crucial. Through your mentorship, you'll give of your time, you'll give of your experience. Perhaps you will model social and professional behavior. You will share best practices and best principles with respect to work, to your industry, through business etiquette and the like. You can support our students. You can also challenge our students. And by all means, you can motivate our students to keep exploring, whether they have their ups or downs. Your motivation of helping them pursue their careers is very important. Things that you do not have to do as a mentor, you don't have to know everything. I definitely do not. You don't have to be mental health counselors. You don't have to pay for items. By all means, you're welcome to pay for lunch if you like to or dinner, but don't feel that you have to pay for items. You don't have to make referrals. You don't have to secure internships for our students, and you don't have to be available on weekends. So these are all things that you don't have to do. Of course, should you decide to do some of these things, that's totally up to you. But just to let you know the things that you can do and the things that you don't have to do. Okay. As you work with our students, we want to provide you a little bit of a primer on working with our Gen Z students. Working with students is by far different than, say, working with staff or colleagues, let alone pretty much all of our students were born in the early 2000s. They were raised during the Great Recession. They were pretty much grown up, immersed in web and technology. They're pretty keen on social media engagement. They have experienced social political unrest over the years. They survived the pandemic. They're highly educated individuals, very diverse. By just looking at our USC population and the participants in the mentorship program, they are very diverse across any number of dimensions. They value self-identity. They prioritize financial security. That should make many of our financial advisor mentors very happy, as well as parents. Very entrepreneurial with the things that they want to do and their mindset. And with that comes a higher level of anxiety and perhaps even depression. So not to say that this describes all of our Gen Z students, but this should give you a sense of the students that you'll be working with and how to navigate and understand perhaps where the student may be coming from. Above all, when we survey our students and when we ask them what they want, our students want mentors. They are seeking you out. They are seeking you out as alumni. They are seeking you out for education and career guidance, for coaching and mentorship. So we know that this program works well because you're volunteering to be a mentor and our students are seeking you out. To what I said earlier, you are not alone. You don't have to know everything. USC Dornsife, and this mentorship program is full of supports. So should you ever need additional support, services, or resources, know that USC has a great portfolio of resources available to you and to our students. Whether you think or assess that the student might need support from our Equity and Inclusion Office, they are available. Perhaps they need support with access to buildings or facilities. Maybe they need identity supports, campus supports, maybe food support. Maybe there's inquiries with mental health counseling, safety and emergency. Just know that USC has a number of individuals and offices dedicated to support our students. Within the Trojan Network that Laura previously shared and explained, you can find the support network if you log into the Trojan Network and locate our mentorship program resources tab. This document is available within for your use and for your reference. Should you need any of these supports or services, we encourage you to use supportive language. We would like for you to listen to what the student has to say, support our students, inform our students, refer our students, and connect. So it may be something like, thank you for sharing with me. It sounds like this has really made an impact for you. I support you and will work with you to get you additional help. USC has many resources to help you with this matter. I'd like to refer you to the name of the office and encourage you to seek their assistance. Let's connect on that next week. I'll also notify the mentorship staff for additional support. If you could do this for us, with us, should the circumstances merit it, we would greatly appreciate it. So on behalf of USC Dornsife Alumni Mentorship Program, thank you very much for your service. We look forward to working with you. We wish you all a wonderful mentorship experience. And please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions, inquiries, or just to touch base. Fight on.